This one's a couple months old as well too, but this one has to be done. I saw this, and I saw the description. I saw the first like 15-second videos. Like, I gotta do this. This one pisses me off. This is what policing has come down to, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine, say you're playing in your neighborhood or cul-de-sac around the block. You're playing hoopies, t-ball, football, or you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, or you say you're playing jacks. Let's say you got a slingshot or all kinds of stuff, you know, like just little like what kids do, like laser guns like that. And then, man, you know, back in the day you wouldn't have to worry about it, but nowadays, just being a kid outside trying to play hoopies and playing sports and curricular activities when the neighbors are on the block or your other kids, comes down to fruition where a cop's going to pull up a gun on you and order you to lay on the ground face down. Well, we have one right here. Sadly, this is what policing in America looks like. Yes, it does, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it.
Guys, get on the ground. Keep your hands out. Hey, come over here. Keep your hands where I can see them and get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. 1961, I got him. At gunpoint. We're being compliant. Just keep your hands out, okay? Okay. Ma'am, can you go back in your house for me? Ma'am, go back in your house. Go back in your house now.
What a fucking hypocrite. You know, you hear those kids crying? What in the actual fuck? Do you know how traumatic an experience that has to be for a young child? 10, 11, 12-year-old, you're just doing like that, and you got guns fucking ready to shoot you and take your life out. You got guns like that, you know, you're being ordered to do exactly what they say, or they will take you out. You haven't hit puberty, you haven't even been a teenager. And these kids are crying. These grown man and these fucking grown ass fucking dumb ass fucking bootleg cops don't give a shit. Because they have to do their job because these kids fit the description. 12 fucking years old. How the fuck they fit the description of like of a suspect or a criminal? It is just beyond me. You can hear those kids crying because it is a traumatic experience when you get manhandled and threatened with. You are getting threatened with bodily harm or even death by a gun that a cop is rolled up in the scene like that. And you have fear for your life. You just don't know what to do. It's like and what's next? The cop's gonna tell the fucking kids to stop crying? Oh, stop fucking crying, I'll shoot you. Come on, these kids are fucking not even grown adults. They're having such a traumatic experience that's gonna live with them for years. Years. And you don't wonder why kids grow up to hit the cops? Dude, here's one right here.
We'll give you directions, okay? Just follow our directions and we'll be alright, okay? How do you want to do this, Troy?
In Michigan, 8 Grand Rapids officers would respond to a call from policeman Caleb Johnson.
Want to just approach?
We have 4 here, all compliant. We're facing south. North and south.
8 officers, you heard him. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You need that many officers for 4 juveniles? Man, these motherfuckers they didn't need a job. This is why defunding the police is at its finest. It's not the fact about people calling like that. It's their stupid actions like this. And they wonder why defund the police goes around. Why people bitch about, oh, there's not enough cops. Well, fuck yeah. Because you got bad cops like this are costing these taxpayers $1,000 because of lawsuits. Because they know they fucked up on the job, but they want to justify it. You heard that one kid. You feel like he's ready to die. You hear the kids in there say, I want to die?
Okay. Just calm down. Calm down. Calm down, okay?
Yeah, fuck you, you asshole. It's much easier said than done. Oh, calm down, calm down. Are you kidding me? You got a gun on these kids. They are afraid for their lives. They were just doing nothing wrong. And you're telling them to calm down? How would you, I mean, dude, seriously, if you got threatened, you're 12 years old, somebody about to beat your ass and put a gun on you, you think you want to calm down? Oh, hey, kid, hey, Junior, just calm down. It's all right. No. I'm not going to kill you. I just want him to fuck with you. But, hey, calm down. It's all right. Come on, you seriously? Come on.
We'll be alright.
Keep your hands up right there, all right?
Right back to me. Right back
Keep on coming back, man.
Hands on your head. Come here. Right back to me.
The folks on the ground are young. They're 12 to 14 years
Yeah.
old. MLive reported the officers responded to detain 5 unarmed black youths after a report of a fight at basketball courts nearby. The videos show one of the detained youths wailing and crying as he lay on the ground with his hands stretched above his head. Officers drew their weapons on the youths because they had received a report that one of them might be armed.
Wow.
It occurred years back, but
Unfucking
unfortunately
believable.
remains relevant to this day. Obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, the video shows a man describing 2 kids allegedly involved in a large fight, one wearing black and the other wearing red and black. The man says one of them dropped a gun. They just walked down here not even 5 minutes ago, the man said. The youths try to tell the officers. They have video on their phones of what happened as one of the boys continues to cry. Don't shoot me.
Yep.
We are not about to die. We didn't do nothing, another one of the boys says, to try and comfort him. Officers attempted to comfort the youths as well, though they had their guns drawn. Calm down, it'll be all right, Officer Johnson said. They'll give you directions. Johnson was looking for a group of teens that included a male wearing all black with a black backpack and another wearing a red top and a black and red Adidas zip-up jacket. Descriptions given by a witness to another officer near the Kroc Center minutes after police responded to a report of a fight at about 7:15 p.m. on the courts. The witness said he saw the male drop a revolver. 10 minutes later, when Johnson found the group of 5 youths on Francis Street, Johnson got out of the car with his weapon drawn. I do not want to die, bro, one of the boys can be heard saying. The video later shows officers talking to one of the boy's parents, saying that the child was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that the boy fit the description given to officers. We're just doing our job because a lot of people out here have guns, another officer can be heard saying. We're not saying that your kids had guns or anything like that, but we're just doing our job, okay?
Easier said than done.
It was found that none of the boys were armed. Police Chief David Rahinsky, though, who would resign just a year after the incident, said his officers acted professionally.
Are you kidding me?
They acted on articulate facts from a witness moments earlier who said he saw that...
Yeah, but here's the thing I want to touch up as well. Articulate facts. Yeah, where's this witness at? What's his name? How come they didn't find the witness? Most of these witnesses say, these witnesses are credible. Oh, when they call 911, they're not lying. Really? How come? Why is it 90% of these? Why is 90% of these witnesses or the people that call 911, the cops like that, or anonymous, or they over exaggerate shit? Where are they? They need to fucking be held accountable. But when you're sending a report, you can't make a false statement to a police officer. That is a crime. Why aren't these witnesses being held accountable? Another case of that one.
Hand a gun to each other, Rahinsky said. I think when the community sees what we've seen with the body-worn camera footage, I think they'll have a different opinion. I respect their emotion. I think what we're hearing is a lot of grief and frustration to systemic issues. What I find incredibly odd is this continuing doubling, tripling, quadrupling down from police departments.
Yep.
And this spans decades, where they will always, generations, where they will always say, our officers did nothing wrong, and then they will wait and wait and wait to even do the bare minimum in a statement of...
Not only that, then you sit there and say, well, they were doing their job. Well, we had probable cause, so we got a good tip. We got a good resource. Oh, what's your resource? Why don't you go contact your anonymous resource?
Owning it. To say that these officers didn't do anything wrong, that's wrong. You know what should be deemed as wrong? Pulling your firearms on 12 to 14-year-olds who are innocent. In most developed countries, this should not happen.
Yeah, and they said, and you hear those officers, well, we're doing your job, and they're telling the one boy who's sobbing and crying, saying, I'm about to die, and his other friends say, we're not going to die, we'll get through this. You heard that one young man crying, because he was afraid, because he really was genuinely afraid. He felt in that moment, ladies and gentlemen, that he was going to die. For what? For being black, or being a child that matched description from a fucking generic, anonymous, credible source? Get the fuck out of here. That is crazy. That's ludicrous.
Happen ever. Ever. And then for Rahinsky to say, I think what we're hearing is a lot of grief and frustration to systemic issues, which you are partaking
Well,
in.
duh, exactly.
You are part of the problem.
Exactly. People say, well, if people treat us well, duh, you are part of the problem. You are part of the culture problem of policing USA. This is why people don't trust the police, because in instances like that you just saw, and many have covered over the months, in and on, unarmed people getting shot, killed, people getting guns drawn for, supposedly because they match the description, people getting roughed up because, because the cops' ego got fractured and fragile and hurt. People get roughed up and slammed against the cruiser because the cops didn't like their attitude or the way to stand up for their rights.
If you are pulling a lethal firearm on children to scar them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, exactly. I just said that.
When other countries look at us, they have to think we are...
No, that is, since when is it okay for an officer to pull a gun on a 12-year-old child, or go out there, tase a 10-year-old girl, or simply have to shoot a family dog that was, supposedly they say it was aggressive, well, which was not aggressive, and they think that it's justifiable. People and the police department say, oh, it's okay, it was unreasonable of the job. Then get the fuck out of here. It's not at all. And I'll tell any cop that, for a cop to think it's justified and okay to pull a gun, tase, a little girl, kill a family dog who's roaming around the neighborhood, you need a new job. You get the fuck out of police, out of the culture.
I was going to say a bad word. Incredibly effed up.
It was.
Like, what is going on over there? I talk to Canadian friends who question how I can even feel a degree of safety when going out in public. Because not only the police, but also, of course, lax gun laws throughout the country. Not every state, not every city, but throughout the country. It kind of feels like it shouldn't be hard to say, this officer was wrong and in the wrong because he pulled his firearm on kids that were playing basketball.
Yep. And that's how it is. Do you ever see officers do that kind of shit in Canada, Mexico? I got friends that live in the UK, some over other countries. They say the cops are nothing like that. We say once in a while we get a little bad cop from here to here, but it says the variety of road cops coming in your states, it's astonishing. It's really fucked up. The culture is fucked up in the states. With that said, I'm out here my job. Peace out. Think about that.